Scott Van Pelt joins us now. You all right after yesterday?
I'm good. Russillo was left seething that at the end of our conversation we hadn't accomplished anything in terms of setting up a Mayweather-Pacquiao stare down, a weigh-in of sorts. Because, and this is the truth of the matter, I've gone out of my way to always make this clear whether I was talking to you or whether I was talking to our listeners about you. Whether it's you or your guys, the Danettes, who I called minions yesterday rather dismissively, I like you guys too much as people, and B, I have way too much respect for it to be ever true. There's no anger here. It's just I was laughing all the while. I just felt I had to do something as it was brought to my attention that for a second time on the show, my game or lack thereof was a topic on the show. I felt, well, we need it, especially since I only had like a day left on radio. Let's start a raging feud with DC and Floyd.
Yeah, and then McLovin wanted to jump in, and he goes, "Oh man, Van Pelt is so angry at me. I called out his conditioning," and I go, "I don't think Scott knows anything about you, McLovin, and what you said about him." But he tried to jump in. It's like Russillo wanted to play me one-on-one, like I'll play him, and I'm going, wait a minute, this isn't about you, Ryan. I think he slap the floor during the broadcast yesterday?
Repeatedly. Not only that, he ripped his shirt off, started flexing, and started screaming, "Ball game! What time is it?" Dan, he turned it into he wants to murder me in one-on-one. Really, what it really turned into was a way to facilitate him getting me out on the floor. And I think that what the funniest part of it to me is that, pardon me, as we're both talking, I know you can shoot, and I used to be a decent shooter myself, but I think you and I are both doing the mental gymnastics of what would be required of actually playing one-on-one, and my fear is of the snapped Achilles.
Yeah.
And so what you get is that old back in the day gym pride, right? I can play Dan Patch. The hell with him. And then you think, can I really go out there today?
Oh, I wasn't going to play one-on-one. I just said I'll shoot. That we'd shoot 3-pointers. But, maybe we just have this where it's always going to be there, but we never play. Yeah. So it would have been better if Mayweather and Pacquiao didn't fight, but they always kept it sort of there. So we'll just do it. We'll just keep it going that, what if, man, I would have loved a piece of you.
Yeah. Okay. Just so long as I can always tell everyone in my brain that I'm the Mayweather in this discussion.
Oh, wait a minute now.
See, exactly.
Now this might be the only time you want to be compared to Mayweather, right?
I'm saying strictly from the terms of
okay.
Right. Yeah, because I don't have any money, nor do I have a rap sheet. So
you've got rap, though. You've got rap.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have as much flow as the Duke, as you know, but it's the type of thing that's certainly more fun. The more it's discussed, and the less it actually has a chance of happening.
All right, today is the final radio show.
It is indeed.
Do you know how, I always start at the end and then work my way back. Do you know how this ends today?
No, and that's the flaw here. And let me make this clear. In no way am I comparing myself to someone like a Letterman who has the walk-off exactly right. We do a segment on the show, The One Big Thing, which is basically just me rambling endlessly about some topic. And typically we do that at 1:45. And so I have some thoughts today at 1:45. The problem is that then there's 2 hours remaining in radio. So it's a completely flawed setup. It makes no sense at all to open yourself up for whatever emotions may come, and then you got to re-tee at 2 o'clock. Hey, how about that Tiger Woods last night? God, he was awful. So we're just gonna have some fun. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. People have compared our show to what you guys have. To me, that's the ultimate compliment, which is people that have passion for the games and who enjoy each other's company and aren't, taking outrageous stances for the sake of it. And so I've always taken that to be as high a form of praise as you can get. So we'll try to have some fun and see what happens. But I have a poorly designed end game.
Well, good luck with that. It's not easy, and you'll find that the further along you get in the show, and then you'll start looking at that clock, and then you'll go, man, I got to say something, and I don't know if it's in me. And unless it's scripted, put it on teleprompter, Scotty, and then go as scripted.
No, see, and you know this, because you can write it down, but it's so much better if you just say whatever it is you'll ramble more. but at least it'll be genuine. So we'll see what happens. But it's been fun, and this little banter's fun, and you've been great to me, and I've made that clear how much I've appreciated that because you didn't have to be, and you always have been, and so that's meant a lot.
When's the new show start?
Labor Day, September 7th.
Oh, cool. So it's a nightly Sports Center / variety show?
I don't believe variety show would be accurate because there's not going to be a couch. We're not going to have a house band unless Rakim wants to come up and do nightly beats, which I can't see that happening. So I think ultimately it's whatever happens in the day in sports. But what KO did was open the door that you could bring some of the sensibility of what we do in radio, where you can have some opinion and some thoughts and bring it to that space. Because as you know, that's a space that's theoretically not supposed to have it. So my point to the bosses was, if you want me to do this, I want to be able to take some of that radio idea and bring it to that space. So that's the thought.
How about
no couches, just maybe some ranting and raving.
How about you go Kathy Lee and Hoda and you bring booze?
Yeah, that either or that. Either or that. Listen, I figure we'll swing and miss. The stuff that works, we'll do again, and the stuff that's lousy, we'll lay on the ground and die right where it is. You know what I mean?
Good luck today.
I appreciate that, Dan.
Thank you, Scotty. That's Van Pusey.